Current surgical procedures are often done with preoperative imaging. By the time you get to the operating room, there may be deformations, there may be swelling, things may have moved. MRI is ideal because we can get live feedback as to what's going on inside of the patient and use that to guide the surgical procedure. The problem with MRI is that it's very, very difficult to put traditional surgical instruments inside of an MRI scanner. So by designing specialized robots that allow us to work inside the constraints of the bore, we can get high level of precision and dexterity that would otherwise not be available manually. So it's a very multidisciplinary problem to be able to put devices inside the MRI scanner. We need to work on developing different sensors, different actuators, and different control systems. Probably the hardest part is having it actuated inside the scanner and not affecting image quality. So most of the manipulator itself, the device that goes inside the scanner, is as much plastic as possible. We can use small amounts of safe metals such as aluminum and brass. In addition to the constraints of the materials on the robot, the spatial constraints of the bore make it very difficult to perform procedures inside of the MRI scanner. All of the work that we're doing is really trying to drive towards particular clinical applications. We actually have a device that we've been collaborating with Johns Hopkins University and the Brigham Women's Hospital on, and this system is used for doing prostate biopsies inside of an MRI scanner. The key of using these devices inside the scanner is feedback, right? The MRI scanner is able to give us imaging of the target, let's say a lesion that we're trying to take a biopsy or deliver therapy to, and we can also track the interventional device or the tool. So the main advantage to the patient is if a cancer is there, we can find it sooner, meaning we can have reduced needle sticks, reduced number of biopsy attempts in a given biopsy session, and ultimately we want to reduce the number of repeated sessions where a patient comes back to the hospital to have biopsies. The clinicians that we're working with have given us very positive feedback. They're very happy because what it allows them to do is actually perform a surgical procedure exactly as planned. In neurosurgery applications, clearly precision is very important. So we developed a robot for burning brain tumors very precisely in the deep brain, where the robot we developed can align the instrument, we can insert it, and then use live image feedback to guarantee you get the thermal dose that we were looking for. The focus of the AIM Lab is broadly on healthcare robotics. We're working on image-guided surgical interventions, robotic-assisted surgeries. We're also working on wearable devices that can be used for assistive or rehabilitative applications, socially assistive robots, as well as telepresence-type systems. It's very exciting working with the students. Everybody brings in their own unique ideas, their own unique set of expertise. It's a great collaborative environment, and it's really exciting developing these technologies together.